Apparently, it's a time for unity, healing, and a peaceful transition of power. I mean, that's what the media is saying. That's what our politicians are saying. Heck, even Joe Biden has graciously offered up his presidency as an opportunity for that healing, for the mending of the great divide growing in America, echoing sentiments of Obama's campaign rhetoric. I mean, it wasn't really borne out after the campaign rhetoric, though. Like, because I remember, if you're not with us, then get the hell out of the way. You see, the toll for the bridge across the Great Divide under Obama and the toll that will need to be paid under Biden is submission and conformity to their political ideology. They don't have any time for conservatism, for republicanism, for the right. They don't have time for it. They've been telling us that for years. It's not a secret. But this offer for healing, that's a pill that most people don't want to swallow because it requires them to submit. Submission isn't peace. Submission can be orderly. It's not peaceful. And there's nothing peaceful about this. This is not peace. This is political retribution. The left wants to punish the right for electing Donald Trump. They want to punish Donald Trump for living, and they want to punish the right again for having a Republican Senate that stood in the way of some of their plans, and most importantly, that confirmed 3 conservative justices to the Supreme Court, influencing Supreme Court jurisprudence for a generation. Now, I know there's arguments about the Supreme Court. I've had my problems with them, especially with their refusal to take on any of the election cases. But that being said, their impact will still be lasting. But what's going on here? I mean, Pelosi says the House will move forward with Trump impeachment motion if he doesn't resign. This is political violence. They want to force the right into submission, and they want to start before Trump is even out of office. They want to make an example of him. They want him to be the first president impeached twice. They want to show history and the world and Trump just how evil and bad he was. And again, this isn't a secret. They openly state this. It's in this article. You can go read it. I mean, it's NBC News. So that's that trash. But there are quotes from congresspeople talking about this. You can go read it. It'll be linked in the description if you want to. I don't care if you do. It's there for the headline and to lead us into this topic. There are 2 main reasons they want to impeach Trump. The first one is the pardon power. Trump can pardon anybody, including his family and political allies, maybe even himself, any federal offense, even if it's not charged, unless he's impeached. That's the only curb on the pardon power is impeachment. And anything relating to that impeachment is off limits. And they can make arguments that other pardons would be off limits during the impeachment as well. They don't even have to be successful. They can just shut down his power to pardon long enough for his presidency to run out. That's one reason. The other reason is they think they can do it. After the events of January 6th, they think they might have the political clout. There was a shift in the Senate. There's a shift in sentiment amongst Republicans in the Senate. There's a divide between Trump-supporting senators and establishment GOP. And they think they can do it. Now, I don't know if they will actually pull it off, but they want blood if they can get it. Can't stress that enough. And again, I'm not saying anything controversial. They are saying it. They want to punish the ideology, punish the person, punish the people. But why do they want him out of office? Like, just impeaching him and removing him from office isn't that big of a deal. So here's the process. The House raises articles of impeachment if they pass them. It's a Democrat-controlled House. Thin margin, but it is still Democrat-controlled. It's likely that they'll pass the articles. Then it goes to the Senate for a 2/3 vote. 2/3 of the Senate has to go along, which means they do have to bring several Republicans into the fold to do this. And I think they believe they can do that. But here's the other part. If they impeach Donald Trump in the House, if the Senate passes the impeachment and he is actually removed from office, there's a second vote that occurs. And that vote is to prevent that person who was impeached from ever holding an office of trust or honor in the United States ever again. Now, this has been applied to federal judges, never been applied against a president, but there is Supreme Court jurisprudence and precedent that suggests that these two votes are constitutional, that the second one is a simple majority, which means they don't have to have 2/3 approval for the second part. Once they're impeached, the simple majority vote to prevent them from holding an office of honor or trust with the U.S. This might prevent Trump from running again in 2024. Now, I say might for one reason. It's never been done to a president, and presidents are elected by popular vote and then the Electoral College. And so it may interfere with the right to appoint a president. It may interfere with it. It also may not. So that part would have to be noodled out, but it would basically chill any effect of running Donald Trump in 2024. Even if it couldn't legally prevent him from being elected, the Republican Party wouldn't invest anything into it. Because if he got elected and then was disqualified after a nasty Supreme Court battle, they would have wasted a ton of resources and things would be in chaos and turmoil. It'd be much easier to just ignore him. So that's it. They think they can do this. That's why they're going to try it with 11 days left. The worst case outcome for them is they make him the second impeached, or the second time impeached president in history. That's the worst case scenario. That's the biggest loss for Democrats right now. And remember, they don't want peace or a peaceful transition. It's not useful to them to have a peaceful transition. They're open about this. They say peaceful transition. They say unity, but they're open about ramrodding their policy down the throats of America. And it is manifest in what they're talking about. It's manifest in what they're saying about the right, the insurrection, the sedition of anyone who questioned anything. And it's manifest in the removal of everybody from social media, which we'll be talking about in another video. Drop a comment down below. Tell me what you think about this impeachment. Tell me what you think about this growing rift in America. Will you be submissive and subservient to their policy? Will Republicans fight back? What do you guys think is going to happen? I'm curious. Let me know. Also, hit that subscribe button and catch all the other legal and political topics that we discuss. Have a good one. Peace. Peace.